here at a very special place. My friend Simo from SV Auto has a wonderful facility here in Southern California, and he has a very unique automobile for me to take a look at. Now, I have an inkling what this may be, but let's find out what this masterpiece has in store for us. Come on, let's see what Simo has. There he is. Hello, Simo, sir.
BC.
So good to see you.
Good
Good
to see
evening.
you.
Good
Always
seeing
good
you.
to see you.
No. Is this what I think it is?
That's it.
Oh my goodness. You know, this is one of the rarest vehicles that have ever existed on this planet. It's the only Targa RUF.
It is. It's one of one.
And it's 1984, 1985? What year is this? 85.
It's an 85, and it was built in 1990 in Pfaffenhausen. RUF built it in 90.
And this is the BTR3.
BTR3, 430 horsepower.
Why the 3? What does the 3 stand for?
It's the third level of power. They made a 1, 2, and 3, and the third is the 430 horsepower, the most powerful one.
I know about this car. This car has a very interesting story.
It does.
It's beautiful.
Yes.
God, this is perfect. Okay. How did this come into your possession?
It's a bit of a long story,
Yeah.
but to try to condense it, I received a phone call a year and a half ago from a doctor in Florida, and he's Finnish like I am.
Okay.
And he's in his 70s, and he felt that he's getting to the point where he's had the car for 39 years, and maybe he can let go of it. So he mentioned at a family gathering that maybe I'll sell the car. And there was a lady around the table and who said that, oh, I know somebody in California who might like it. So that was my childhood friend from Finland. So he called me up and we spoke, and okay, he wasn't sure he wants to sell it at that point.
Okay.
And I happened to speak with my 90-year-old father in Finland, and I mentioned that there's a doctor in Florida who is selling this really cool Porsche. And within 2 minutes, it became clear that this doctor's father was my father's medical school professor in Finland.
No.
So that's another
way.
crazy connection. So now we have the car.
And this doesn't look like something that's been beat up for decades. It's absolutely immaculate. It's impeccable.
Oh, thank you.
And what did you, God, is there anything that's not new on this? I mean, rubber, everything looks, it looks like it just came off a showroom floor, came directly from roof. It looked like it just was picked up yesterday from the factory.
Everything is new or rebuilt or restored. So when I got the car, essentially, if you looked at this from 30 feet away, it looked just like this. No accidents ever, no rust anywhere. It had original paint on it. And we decided that I want this because of my friendship with RUF. Alois RUF is a close friend and love the man. He's the reason why I do what I do. And I felt that I want to pay homage to him and make this as perfect as it was when it left his factory.
Understood.
And we took every nut and bolt out, put it on a jig, repainted it with Glacérite, put double clear, so it has 8 coats of clear. We color sanded after 4 layers. And that's why the paint looks like it does. And we rebuilt everything. There's nothing on the car that was not rebuilt.
This is absolutely beautiful. And Simo, you and I being engineers, we do appreciate technology. One thing I love about you is your attention to detail, how you go above and beyond with aesthetics and making sure that everything is perfect. But I'd be remiss if I don't ask you about the power plant and what's going on with the gearbox and the engine. Now, I do know that this unique vehicle came with a G50, but there's more to this than the norm.
Well, in 85, G50 was not available.
Understood.
But because this car was built in 90, so Mr. RUF, they modified the torsion tube. They put a G50 gearbox in it. It has the CTR brakes because CTR was being made at the time. And that's on the build sheet. And the doctor that the car was built for.
Oh my, forgive me, I interrupted you. Oh my good, look at how beautiful. This is beautiful.
Thank you.
I'm sorry, let me interrupt. Carry on, please.
Yes. So we took the motor out, rebuilt everything, new pistons, bearings, cams, you name it. Everything is built back to original, perfect, the way it was, the way it left Pfaffenhausen. So the G50 gearbox was put in it. The BTR3 motor differs from the 1 and 2 by the fact that it has double injectors per cylinder, and it has the Motronic engine management. So that's the only version of the BTRs that has that.
And being a flat 6 and having 12 injectors, we have enough fuel to be able to not only have impeccable idle with fuel injectors that have a nice spray, but also enough fueling for a decent amount of power.
Yeah, the 430 horsepower comes out at 1 bar of boost, so you do need a lot of fuel.
Very nice. 1 bar, like 14.7 PSI, which is great. Creature comforts.
Yeah,
that's not
right.
normal.
This car did not come from the factory with AC, so it's on the roof build sheet.
Okay.
They added air conditioning in it, and it's all factory AC in it.
Wow. So that's very nice. So you can be able to have fun, look good, and be comfortable.
Yes.
Love it, love it, love it. Gearbox-wise, so you mentioned that a G50 wasn't available when this car was built, but later on, RUF, based upon their build sheet, was able to incorporate that.
Yeah.
What was done to it? Is it just a factory G50, or have you done a little bit more SV Auto magic to it?
Well, I did not do any magic to it. I left all the magic to Mr. RUF.
Okay.
And I did not want to change even the slightest thing. We went down to the fact we got all the decals the way they were.
Love it.
Even the front oil cooler that Mr. RUF puts in, as we restored it, there were no decals available that say RUF BTR oil cooler, so I had that reproduced.
Okay.
So every little detail was done like that. So I didn't change anything. The G50 has a limited slip in it, and we just restored it.
So you did restore it?
We rebuilt it.
All right.
Yeah, all new bearings, synchros, and axles, and you name it. And when the transmission was apart, we vapor honed the case, and the engine case is vapor honed, the transmission case is vapor honed, control arms are vapor honed.
Wow.
So it looks brand new underneath.
I am aware of your prowess when it comes to restoring and building cars. Clutch, I assume you put a new one in, or, or
of course.
Flywheel, all that fun stuff.
All that stuff is new.
That is beautiful, beautiful. And look, this exhaust, that looks, I've seen RUF examples and it doesn't look as clean as this. What did you do to the exhaust system to make it look so pristine?
So all the black underneath the car is ceramic coated. So the whole exhaust system, the heat exchangers, all the black trim underneath, the little sway bar brackets and all, they're all ceramic coated. I didn't leave a single part on the car that was not restored, replaced, or renewed somehow.
Understood. Well, speaking of renewal, can we look at the interior and see what you did there?
So the upholstery, it has the factory power seat on the driver's side, manual seat on the passenger side, and the pinstripe cloth is exactly what RUF put in it in 1990. We got the correct cloth. The 4-point seat belts were there when it left the factory, RUF. And it also has the normal retracting shoulder belts. So you can take these harness belts out and use it as a regular car.
That is amazing.
Yeah,
and speaking of regular, that steering wheel looks like it's never been touched. How did you get it to look so immaculate?
It was restitched.
Okay.
It was hand stitched, and it has new leather on it. And if you look between the seats, it has the boost control. Remember the old
Yes!
So look there, you can see the RUF boost control.
Oh my God, that is awesome. That is beautiful.
The death switch.
The death switch.
And then behind that, there's another one, and that's for the brake bias. So it has adjustable brake bias too.
Understood.
That's a RUF thing.
Now, this is one of one, because I've never seen, or even I've never been aware of a Targa from RUF.
Correct. This is the only Targa that they built, according to Mr. RUF. I was a couple of years ago in Pfaffenhausen, and we talked about this car, and he remembers this car very well. He became good friends with this doctor.
Okay.
They still stay in touch. They stay in touch, and it's the only Targa that they ever built.
This doctor, I like him already, even though I never met him.
Yeah.
And it seems like he's quite meticulous. Behind me, I see a lot of paperwork. What's going on here?
This is the folder for the car with every document. He kept every scrap of paper for the car, all the old registrations, even the old faxes to and from Mr. RUF. And here's the original build order, you notice that the price at RUF was 111,000 Deutschmarks. The new car price was 75,000 Deutschmarks. So this was 50% more than the car itself was. And we have all the original RUF purchase documents. And here's the RUF certificate now. They started issuing these for the cars that documents it. So it's nice to have this history.
That is absolutely beautiful. And whoever has the opportunity to own this in the future will love it.
Yeah.
Even though she looks beautiful, I'm sure she sounds great. How does she drive?
It drives like a new car. My daughter has an 88 Targa that has 20,000 original miles. And if you don't boost this, it feels similar to it.
Okay.
But when you boost it, then it's scary.
Oh, I love it.
It's
I love
great.
scary. That's good.
Yeah,
Oh, that's
it's very
fantastic.
powerful.
Now, being powerful, being beautiful, a lot of fun, it's the belle of the ball if you go to any Cars and Coffee because it's just unique and very amazing. I saw this vehicle displayed on Bring a Trailer.
That's correct.
So you're parting with it.
Well, the unfortunate part of it is I am passionate about restoration to perfection. I live for that. And the minute that it's done, it becomes a burden to me. Because now I worry about it, that there's a little scratch somewhere.
Understood.
And I don't want to even drive it. I would almost, if I had room in my house, I'd put it in my living room and leave it there.
And you know what? This is automotive jewelry because I know this chap. He's amazing. You know what's crazy? He's crazy. You know why I say that? He doesn't let any bondo go on cars. If there's a dent or scratch, he will skin this and then repair the metal and then coat it.
Yeah.
I know you're crazy with paint. How many coats of clears on this car?
There's 8. So there's 4 coats of clear first. Then we color sand it, and then we put 4 more coats. So that's why it looks a mile deep.
It's beautiful. It looks like glass. Guys, I know you're seeing this. Guys and girls, you're seeing this, but I'm sure the camera doesn't do this justice. This looks like glass. It's beautiful. And on Bring a Trailer, I saw some photos, and I knew you had something up your sleeve. However, we're here in California.
Yep.
Lots of great Porsches in California.
Yep.
A great market for Porsches as well.
Yep.
There was some concerns, some chatter about, is this allowed to be registered in California? Is it California emissions compliant?
Yeah, it's already currently titled
in
California. It's registered to my name, and it just passed emission testing.
Okay.
So I think what happened is California titles, if the car came from Europe, it'll say non-USA in the title for the history.
Understood.
And that caused some misunderstanding that what is it? So it's a normal car. It's registered. It has current plates on it.
That just means gray market.
Yeah, that's all it is.
So someone in California, an enthusiast who wants to put this to their collection, can easily acquire it,
just like any other car.
register it, and have no challenges whatsoever.
Like any other car.
Love it. Love it.
Yeah.
Love it. God, this is so beautiful. Someone is going to be so amazingly lucky. Are we able to look under the deck lid?
Yes.
The bonnet, I should say, or the frunk, some people refer to it as. I'm even scared to touch it. It's so pretty. It's so pretty.
I love these roof emblems.
Yes.
Every time I see them, I just love them.
Oh my God, this is beautiful. When you went through this, because I know how meticulous you are, what condition was the fuel system?
It was actually really good. The gas tank was super clean. We still cleaned it, and then we recoated it. So the gas tank has been recoated.
Oh, look at that.
New decal, spare wheel, jack, all the tools.
Simo, look at this. Look at even everything, the nuts, bolts, everything is zinc plate with the proper color. Everything is immaculate.
Yeah, that's what we do. It's got new fuses in it.
Oh my goodness.
Every little detail.
Love it, love it.
Details matter.
Yes, it does. And when it comes to, let's say, maintenance of this beautiful car, where could someone go to maintain it from time to time? Because you do have to.
It's like any other Porsche in that sense. That's the cool thing about roof cars. They are high-performance cars, but it's still ultimately a Porsche with just a nice twist. So
I love that. So they can take it to any of their favorite, I would say, either dealerships or independents who know their way around Porsches and have no qualm whatsoever.
Correct.
See, that's why he's better than me, because I build crazy stuff, and if it breaks, you have to come to me. That's why you can take to any dealership in the world.
Yep.
and get immaculate service and keep it going without qualm.
Yeah.
And this is so beautiful, so rare, it will continue to maintain value and even improve value as time progresses.
Yeah, I think so.
God, I love this. Even, my hands are sweating. Guys, look at the striker here. Look at this. Do you know how many cars I purchased that have this and it's rubbish?
Yeah.
Look at how that right there is beauty. It's just, Simo, you are an asset to our community.
Well,
you really
thank
are.
you.
This is absolutely beautiful. Even, did you have this redone?
Yeah, that was done by Targa Dan. He is the premier Targa top restorer in the United States. So the whole
he does
frame,
a great job.
it was completely taken apart. The frame was powder coated, all new rivets, all new seals. It's like factory new top.
I just noticed something. Is that a Blaupunkt
Yeah, it's the factory
cassette
Blaupunkt.
player?
Yeah.
Guys, look at that. That is, oh God. Seriously, my hands are sweating. This is fantastic. Fantastic.
And I love the fact that it has the G50 gear shift knob there. That
Yes, that's a little
the Porsche
Easter
guys.
egg right there. The
Yeah.
ones in the know.
yeah,
That
all the
is
Porsche guys
beautiful.
know that's a G50 gearbox. So
Love it. So Simo, is there anything that I should know about this car, or even the people on Bring a Trailer should know about that I didn't ask or inquire about? I'm just too excited here.
well, I like little things like this. We kept that original decal on the window.
Yes.
So this is the Austrian racetrack driver training. So RUF and the doctor that bought it, they went to Austria, and that was the decal that he got when he got the RUF training.
Very nice. Now, I also gather that doctors have been a little naughty from time to time. He actually got a couple of tickets with this, didn't he? Prior to
did.
going to RUF?
Yeah, when he bought this car, he had a date with Miss Universe.
No way.
And he rushed to take Miss Universe for a date in Sweden, from
Okay.
Finland to Sweden.
Yes.
He got 2 speeding tickets on the way from Finland to Sweden.
How long is that trek?
Well, it's probably a 12-hour drive.
That's a long journey.
It's a long journey.
Yes.
And he still has the tickets, and he promised to send them to me, so they're going to be added to the file.
That's cool. You get, in the event that you are able to acquire this masterpiece, a piece of history involving Miss Universe, huh?
Yes. Yeah.
What a great story. Simo, this
Thank
is
you.
fantastic. I love this. Good luck with the sale.
Thank you.
God, if I was where I needed to be this week, I'd buy this. This is easily a 7-figure car. This is beautiful. I love this thing.
Thank you, BC.
No,
Always
thanks for
love
sharing
to
this.
see you.
You know, I love this guy, and his cars are absolutely fantastic. If they need more information on this, where could they go?
They can always go to my website, SV Auto, and there's a lot of information on Bring a Trailer. There's 400 or 500 pictures at least.
400 to 500 photographs of this magnificent automotive masterpiece. So, Simo, thank you so much for sharing this with me.
Thank you.
I'm very, very excited about that, and excited to you. If you're the winner of this vehicle, it should be a great collection, addition to your collection, and yeah, best to you. Cheers.
Thank you.
There's truly no substitute, is there?
Nope.
No substitute. Thank you, Simo.
Thank
sir.
you. Thank you.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Wow.